Harris, for example, your film, when you signed with The Orchard, did they do the press for you? As the filmmaker, were you responsible for that part
So
of it?
it was both. So we got they have a publicist, and so we had someone that they brought on for the release, and they did their own sort of online advertising, but certainly it's something you need to take responsibility for and do your own press and do your own Facebook and add to what they're doing, because for the most part right now you're getting companies like The Orchard or like Gravitas, these, they don't want to spend any money, right? And so they did spend a little bit of money on a publicist who did, she was great and did a nice job, but in general they're trying to keep the expenses down, which also, the less they spend, the less you owe them back, because they're not just like doing it for the love of it. They're gonna like then give you the tab, right? And you're gonna have to your movie will pay for that. It'll pay it back. And so they tried to keep the expenses low while being smart about what they did. But I, the film company bought Facebook ads, bought Twitter, and really, we're reaching out to like celebrities to like post things, and you have to be inventive. Yeah. But also, I mean, that's, in terms of an audience for an independent film, I don't know if you guys have met like Emily Best from Seed and Spark, who gives like a really good explanation of like, doing like a crowdfunding campaign, that it's actually the crowd is more important than the funding, because if you get them along the way, if they invest, even if they like $5, they're somehow invested in your movie and they're going to want to see it and they'll help promote it. And when we did the release of my film, we did like a big screening of it, and I asked everyone there, please tweet about it right now this second while you're sitting in the theater during the Q&A. And I've like put something up on the screen and you can do the link, and I set it all up. And I said, independent film, we need you, so please help, please tell your friends. And they did, people did, and it really helped launch the film, and it did and it's still doing well online, which you're like, oh, you put it online, how are you gonna make any money? And we're actually doing well. And so that was a combination of what The Orchard did, that they got us good placement on like iTunes, and because we didn't have a theatrical release. Because a theatrical release for an indie film can also be just like, ching, here's a lot of money, here's a lot of debt on the film, no one went to see it, and you just put a ton more debt on the film and it didn't help your film at all, and so you have to be smart about how money is being spent and what is the best use of money, and what is the best way to have PR if you're not going to have like a big PR budget, because that PR budget needs to pay itself back or it's a waste of money. So you have to be smart.